Hi, my name is Ben Price. I'm a founding partner here at Jarrett and Price.
My name is Patrick Jarrett. I'm a founding partner at the law firm of Jarrett and Price, and we handle personal injury cases.
Our law firm almost exclusively handles personal injury cases on behalf of plaintiffs. Those are the people who are injured in an accident.
When we're able to get a just award for our client after they've been injured, the reward for us is knowing that our client has been compensated for their injuries. We know that when you get in an auto accident and you've been injured seriously, you're not going to get back what you lost. Any amount of money is not going to fully compensate you for what was taken away from you. But if we can just do something to provide some sense of stability for their future, some sense of security in the sense that their medical bills will be paid for in the future, that the things that need to be changed in their lifestyle can be taken care of, that's reward enough for us.
One of the things about this practice area is that we are really able to help people, not just financially, but also offer peace of mind when they're going through one of the worst periods of their life. Some of our clients are catastrophically injured or have a spouse or a child who's been seriously injured, and this is a process that's affecting them for a number of months or years, sometimes even for the rest of their lives. And it's really great for us to be able to help somebody navigate them through this process, make sense of the process, give them confidence that this process is going to be successful for them. And at the end of the day, hopefully we get the best possible result that they're entitled to. Over the last 10 years, we've talked to a lot of clients about why they chose our firm. And I think the one theme that all of them have is that, we really offer a lot of personal attention to their cases. They're not just hearing from a staff person, they're hearing from us, the attorneys, on a regular basis, and they're staying informed about their case, and they know that if they ever need to reach us, we're going to return their calls. And obviously we have to get good results for our clients, and we've been able to do that in the vast majority of cases, and I think that's one reason why clients have come back and hired us again and again when a family member or a loved one is in need of an attorney.
Client communication is extremely important. Your clients are the people that entrusted you with their legal matter. They're the ones that have been suffering, that are trusting you to take care of their claim. And they're relying on your experience and your ability to navigate the complex waters of personal injury. And so they need to know what's going on in their claim. They need to know what they need to be doing. They need to know what we're doing just so that they can have the assurance that their case is being handled and being handled by their attorney.
When these cases happen, not only are people facing physical problems with an injury, they have a lot of anxiety about what's happening. Who's going to be found at fault at the accident? Are their insurance rates going to go up even though they were not at fault? There's a million questions that people have that we're able to answer, and that alleviates a lot of the anxiousness and anxiety that they inevitably have when these cases occur. Especially questions about insurance, which insurance pays first, how their health insurance plays into this. By being able to give them answers to these questions, it kind of gives them some satisfaction knowing that somebody who knows what they're doing is walking them through this process, and ultimately gives them some peace of mind while they're waiting on these cases to resolve. We're a small law firm of primarily 2 attorneys who work these cases personally. We've really done that by choice over the years because we want to be involved in these cases. We want to make sure that an attorney is handling the bulk of these files and an attorney is calling these clients back. And the benefit to our clients is they're speaking to a knowledgeable, experienced attorney throughout the process. And they're not just having to talk to various staff people who may not have been doing this work very long. We generally will call these clients and give them 10, 15, 30 minutes of our time if it's necessary to make sure that they know what's going on. And I think clients really appreciate that when they hire us, they're hiring an attorney, not just a company. In an initial case evaluation, the most important thing is for the attorney to get kind of a snapshot of, is the case viable or not? There's some very basic questions that have to be answered, such as who is at fault, what type of injuries you might have. Some of these things aren't really known on that initial phone call, but we have to find out, some of the basics to make sure that we have a case. There's generally 3 or 4 things that we're looking for to see if a case is probably viable or not. And if it is, we'll go ahead and sign that person up and go ahead and start representing them before all of the information is known, because it often takes several weeks before we can be really certain about certain things such as insurance coverage, whether liability is established, what the person's damages might be.
If you've been injured in an automobile accident, I want to encourage you to reach out to Jarrett and Price. Someone from our office will call you and find out how we can help. No one should have to go through this alone.